Tennis has two new rising stars. One is loud, explosive, impossible to ignore. The other is silent, steady, almost too clean to notice. And somehow, only one of them is getting all the hype. Joao Fonseca, the human highlight reel. Tienne, the human brick wall. Both are 19 years old, both are climbing at rapid speeds, both are already beating grown men on the biggest stages in tennis. But in the tennis media, Fonseca gets all the hype, while Tienne quietly becomes one of the most efficient young players we've seen in recent years. So today, we break down why Fonseca gets the spotlight, why Tienne deserves far more love, and why this duo might be the ones to disrupt the Sincaraz duopoly. Like everything, it all starts with a narrative. In 2022, a 19-year-old took over the sport. Carlos Alcaraz beat Nadal on clay, beat Djokovic the next day, then became the youngest world #1 in history after winning the US Open. Fonseca is the same age Alcaraz was then. Different style, but the same star power. Joao Fonseca looks like a superstar. He hits the forehand like he's trying to delete the ball. He plays with fire, he takes time away, and he makes a highlight reel in every single match. His explosive tennis at its purest. And he's been touted as the future. But Tienne, he's the opposite. No fireworks, no theatrics, no shots that make you jump off the couch. He's the epitome of death by 1,000 cuts. His match at the Australian Open, where he quite literally out-Medvedev'd Medvedev, was the perfect example. Incredibly clean, incredibly efficient, a brick wall with a racket. And most fans don't appreciate that style, until it starts beating everyone. Now let's talk numbers, because Tienne's rise doesn't even make sense. He had a year-end ranking of 28, with a record of 32 wins, 23 losses, and he won an indoor title at Metz. A year ago, outside the top 200. The Australian Open was his breakthrough. He fought through qualifiers, took out Carabelli in 5, then Medvedev in 5 sets. But not a normal 5 sets. 5 grueling sets filled with 20-shot rallies and 3 tiebreaks. Insane physicality for a 19-year-old. Then straight sets over Musetti before losing to Sonego in the 4th round. But the craziest part, his season wasn't defined by the AO run. It's defined by the number nobody talks about. One of the craziest things about Tienne's season is his record against top 10 players. In 2025, he went 5 wins, 3 losses against the world's best. The only player not named Sinner, Alcaraz or Rune to have a positive record against top 10 players in 2025. He beat Daniil Medvedev, Zverev, Shelton, Rublev and Lorenzo Musetti. And he only lost to Jannik Sinner, Zverev and Novak Djokovic. And here's where it gets crazier. Against the top 10, he ranks 5th in return rating. And on hard courts, his go-to surface, he ranks 3rd. And against top 20 players, he leads the entire tour in second serve return points won, over 57%. This is not normal for a teenager. But there is a contrast. Tienne's serve is his biggest flaw. He ranks 68th on tour in serve rating, and wins just 77% of his service games. And this is where Fonseca pulls ahead. At 19 years old, Fonseca ranks 16th in serve rating. It perfectly shows the contrast in style. Fonseca takes the initiative, Tienne takes it away. But everyone can perform with no pressure. The way to find out how great someone really is when their back's up against the wall. And here's where it becomes scary. In the ATP's under pressure rating, the stat that decides who shows up in the big moments, Tienne ranks 10th in the world. And against top 10 players, he ranks 3rd. But the numbers only tell half the story. Beijing solidified the gaps. Down a set and facing break points against Musetti, Tienne wins the match. Down a set and break points against Cerundolo, Tienne wins the match. Down a set and a break against Medvedev, Tienne wins the match. He fought through pressure like a veteran, not a teenager. He made the final, and Sinner destroyed him. But right now, Sinner is destroying everyone. Tienne's composure at just 19 is not normal. And it's the exact trait that separates good players from great ones. But of course, we can't forget about the other side, because the hype for Fonseca is very real. Fonseca's game is made for stadiums and highlight reels. Monster forehand, constant aggression, big personality. He is the type of guy fans will be itching to watch live. And his slam resume shows consistency. In 2025, he made 2nd round Australian Open, 3rd round Roland Garros, 3rd round Wimbledon, and 2nd round US Open. His floor in the big stages seems higher, but Tienne's ceiling, in terms of efficiency, patterns and scalability, is higher. But why does Tienne get less love? The reason is simple. Fans love fireworks. Fonseca is fireworks. Tienne is not. He doesn't scream, he doesn't unload 113 miles per hour forehands, he doesn't go viral. But to some, he's an absolute joy to watch. He's not underrated, he's historically underrated. And the sport is going to wake up to him soon. Both trajectories point up. Both look ready to knock on the top 10 door. Both look ready to compete for big titles. And with Jakub Mensik already winning a Masters 1000 in 2025, it won't be shocking if one, or even both, follow suit. And honestly, whatever happens in the next 5 years, let's hope one, if not all three, can challenge the two kings of the sport. Because right now, it's Sinner, it's Alcaraz. Everyone else is fighting for third. But if any young players can crack that wall, it's these two. The unstoppable force and the immovable object. Their story is just getting started. Do you think Fonseca and Tienne will have breakout years in 2026, or is it all hype? Let me know in the comments below.